Good morning and welcome back to my scrap room. My name is Jennifer Perry. Today we're going to be working on Worlds Away by Mandie Manzano. This is our work in progress number 4, and I am making my way around the canvas slowly but surely. Now today I'm going to be working on a little bit smaller area than I normally do, but the cats are feeling a bit squirrely. And rather than risk them running across the canvas and getting their foot stuck and sending everything flying, I'm just going to open up a teeny tiny little section to work in. And that's what we're just going to work in today. It's just going to have to be what it is because they're being crazy cats and they just want to take flight. So I need to apologize that there was no video on Monday. I went to a scrapbooking retreat this weekend. I had a blast. Oh my goodness, I completed 11 single-page layouts. Now these were a little bit smaller. They were 9 by 12 layouts instead of my standard 12 by 12. But I finished 11 layouts, which is pretty good. Pretty good for, a 2-day retreat. I went with Amy and Lynn. So we had a table of 3 and we were off at our own little island. And it was just a weekend of fun and laughter and conversation and girl time and donuts and more food and Rice Krispie treats and scrapbooking and just all of the things. We made a trip to Buc-ee's and had barbecue sandwiches and all the snacks and even more scrapbooking. So came home Sunday. We always go out to eat Sunday morning before we come home and have a good breakfast and then get on the road and drive home. Came home Sunday and I crashed. I totally went and took a nap. Ended up being about a 3-hour nap. And I'm always a bit, I guess shell-shocked is a good term when I first come home, because you cram so much into a few hours that when you get home, you just kind of have to rest. You're really not good for anything but resting on that Sunday when you get home. And then Monday was get the house back in order and clean and do laundry and clean and do more laundry. So that's what I was doing on Monday. I apologize that there was no video, but I had to pay my penance for going on retreat, but it was worth it. It was so worth it. Our next day crop is going to be in March 12th. It looks like I'm looking up there at the email that Janine sent me. So we will be getting into that. But the fun part was at this retreat, and the only reason I'm bringing up a scrapbooking retreat, besides the fact that I had a ton of fun, is one of the ladies there in a couple of retreats back, I was talking about diamond painting and how my other love and my other hobby is diamond painting. And a couple of the girls just kind of perked up and wanted to know about it. So I directed them to this channel so they could find all about diamond painting, because I don't take my diamond painting to scrapbooking. This is my time to catch up on my scrapbooking. But I walked in this time and one of the ladies, she's so precious, one of the ladies was working on her diamond painting, and it made my heart happy because she had so much joy working on her little diamond painting, and it was making her so happy. And she was sitting there with her friends having her girl time. And one of the friends at their table lives in Idaho, and we don't get to see her very often. So when the 3 of them get together, we all have a blast, and we all just sit back and giggle at how much fun they're having because they make the whole room happy. But I was just very, very heart happy that Rita was making a gift for her sister and just was over there plugging along at her diamond painting and having fun and keeping up with the conversation. And that's what she worked on. I know she brought some scrapbooking stuff, but she worked on her diamond painting all weekend long. And it just, I don't know, I felt like I recruited somebody into my madness. And I know Cindy, I don't know if she's actually diamond painting, but I know she's been thinking about it. So I may have corrupted a few people over there. I know we did one, but it may be more than one. So I came home and I put away all of my toys and put away all of my scrapbooking. And of course, you can't just go and scrapbook. You also have to buy things. So I have 2 or 3 shipments coming in. 1 from Close to My Heart and 2 from scrapbook.com. Came home and made a order with scrapbook.com of items that we talked about. And then there was one item that I was put on the list because it was back ordered, and that came in. So that's where the second order came in. And then in between laundry yesterday, I diamond painted. I worked on Farm Country, And I didn't really want to try and film yesterday because I would have had to keep turning on and off the camera. But it was just nice to sit and diamond paint and listen to a book. I listened to one book all day long and finished it. I was listening to Nora Roberts. It was Vision in White. That's what I was listening to. It's part of the Bride Quartet, and since my daughter is getting married and we're in the process of planning weddings, it just seemed appropriate. And it's one of those books that I visit that it's an old friend. I love this series of books. It's 4 books. And no, I'm not getting paid by Nora Roberts, and I'm not getting paid by Audible. But these books are just old friends of mine. And when I just want to not have to think too hard and feel like I'm just visiting with a friend, these are the books that I turn to. This and The Cousin O'Dwyer, that's the other series of books that if I just need an old friend and all of my friends are working and can't talk to me on the phone, I listen to these books. It works, no judgment. So there's going to be a little bit of a lull between the diamond painting videos and the scrapbooking videos. There's maybe a few scrapbooking videos coming up while I am making some progress on my diamond painting. I need to move forward a little bit, not just film every single little square that I'm working on, because you guys are going to get bored seeing the same 2 paintings over and over and over. So I need to try and make some movement on these paintings and get them completed so that I can move to a different subject and you guys have something new to watch besides just Farm Country and Worlds Away. So there's going to be some scrapbooking videos on the channel. I think I have filmed 3 or 4 scrapbooking videos that I need to get edited. And this is the last of the diamond painting that I have filmed. So if you see a row of scrapbooking videos and you don't see diamond painting, bear with me. I am trying to get past the halfway point on both of these paintings. I'm almost there with Farm Country. Not quite there on Mandie Manzano. So there might be a little bit of a lag and a lull in the videos because I am trying to get almost finished before I film a WIP 5 and the kitting videos. I don't want to go really more than 5 WIPs per painting. That seems excessive. But I also don't like having more than 2 paintings open at the same time. So at some point there's going to be a little bit of a lull while I am trying to move forward and complete these paintings so that we can get new content up for you guys. So that's kind of what's going on in the background is I'm diamond painting as fast as I possibly can. I can diamond paint with Mandie Manzano during the day, but it's hard to see her work at night. In Farm Country, it doesn't matter. I can see Farm Country just fine because of the bright colors. So that's where we are. That's what I'm working on at the moment. I also need to take a little bit of time and put gem flows back on my phone. When I purchased a new phone, I forgot to back the information up. I lost everything in the app. Thank goodness I keep a paper journal, or I would be kicking myself in the booty right now. So I do have a backup. I do have my paper journal, my logbook, but I lost everything in my phone that was on the Gem Flows app. And I'm debating whether or not I want to put it back in there or if I'm just happy with my little paper log. I do not know which painting is going to be next. I have 10 in my stash, and I don't know what's up. I don't know what I'm doing next. I don't know what's going to be my favorite. I don't think I'm up for a Josephine wall just yet. I have a couple of them in there, I think. But I don't know what's up. We'll have to see. I stopped the voiceover really quickly just to look through my book, and I think I may have to work on Once Upon a Dark Night next. I was looking at all the pictures and kind of peeking through what I have in my logbook, and that one just kind of made me stop and look again. It's also one of the ones that has been on my wish list the longest. I first spotted this one when I was working on I'm Not Bad, I'm Just Drawn That Way. But I only purchased it on 4/6/21. So it'll be just about a year ago, hopefully by the time I finish one of these, that I purchased it. And it seems to be the one calling to me, so it may be the one that I work on next. And Once Upon a Dark Night, if you're not familiar, is also a Mandie Manzano. It is a play off of, I believe, Melisandre. I could be wrong, but I think that's who it's supposed to be, is Melisandre from Game of Thrones. Looks like it to me anyway. So that might be interesting. The other one that I have is the 10th Doctor. That one's calling to me. That one's for my husband. And then I have 2 Josephine Walls and the Old Shoe House, which was the emergency painting that my husband helped me purchase while we were on vacation. That one's got really, really bright colors in it. So it's going to be a toss-up between, do I want to work on a darker painting or do I want to work on a lighter painting? That's going to be the decision maker right there. They're all, well, Once Upon a Dark Night is a medium-sized painting, and Once Upon an Old Shoe, good grief. The Old Shoe House is 105 times 70 centimeters. So that's going to be the other deciding factor, is do I really want to start a large painting after I finish, because Farm Country is 98 by 70 and the Mandie Manzano is 73 by 55. So they're both large to medium formats, which is what I tend to buy now, is the large to medium formats, because I thoroughly enjoy how pretty they look when you're done. And you get the bigger bang for your buck, because it takes longer to finish the painting. Therefore, if you break a $100 painting into 4 or 5 months, that's $20 to $25 a month worth of entertainment. Where else can you spend $20 to $25 a month on entertainment that just makes you happy? It's just going to make you happy. That's it. So, I don't know. We'll see what comes up next. We'll see which diamond painting makes the cut to be the next one worked on. I'm going to go completely off topic for a second, but am I the only one irritated at streaming services lately? It used to be when they dropped a series, they dropped all of the episodes at one time, and you could sit and have a good binge. Now they're dropping them like a TV show back in the day when we didn't have cable, and you didn't have VCRs, and you had to be there right when it dropped, or you missed the whole show for the week, and you didn't know what other people were talking about. And it's making me rather irritated, because how are you supposed to sit and have a good binge if you have to wait weekly for another episode to go down? And what if I don't want to wait till the end of the series? What if I've already waited 2 or 3 years sometimes for these series? Yep, that's where I am right now. Discovery of Witches, I love the series, but the streaming service is driving me completely batty, because I'm paying for it, and they're making me wait once a week for a new episode, and it's driving me completely batty. And yes, I know, first world problems, but it's rare that I wait on a series on a streaming service. I normally will just wait until all of the episodes are there, and then I sit down and have a good binge. But I've already been waiting a while. I need this. I need to see how this. I've read the books. I know how it's going to end, but I need to see how this ends, and it's just driving me completely batty. So that's my little rant on streaming services at the moment. Pardon me. If you're watching Discovery of Witches, what do you think of it? What do you think of the new Baldwin? I don't know. I kind of want the old Baldwin back. This new guy he doesn't seem to fit the character very well. I want the old Baldwin back, but everybody else and whoever's playing Jack is doing that role perfectly. They could not have picked a better Jack. So I'm very, very happy with that. It looks like we're almost finished with what I am working on right here. So I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me. I realize that you have so many channels that you could be watching, and I'm very, very thankful that you choose to spend a few minutes of your day with me. I don't make any money off this channel. I do this just strictly for fun, and it just tickles me pink that each of you choose to spend a few minutes of your day with me, and that you hopefully enjoy the content. If you do, please give it a like and subscribe. It just means a lot to me and makes it to where I know you want the content. Until next time, bye.